Hey everybody, I'm Arglefump. This is the 2026 Nancy Drew Games Marathon, and today I'm not playing Mystery of the Seven Keys. What is this? What? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Let's try this again. Okay. Hello and welcome to the 2026 Nancy Drew Games Marathon. No, not Mystery of the Seven Keys. Okay. You probably know what game I'm playing from the title of the video, but in case you don't, the game I'm playing today is game number 14 in the Nancy Drew series. It's Danger by Design, the game where Nancy goes to France and she has a really crazy boss that she has to deal with. Alrighty, so let's get started with this adventure now. So, this is kind of a nerdy way to think of the game, but I noticed this game kind of has like 2 or 3 chores with every single character, and you just do everybody's chores and then you're done. So I'm going to do polls here on the live stream, asking people, what chores should we do first? Because it looks like we start with a bunch of Minette chores. Like, Minette makes us do tea. Then she makes us do the chore of buying things. And then when we come back, we have to do the puzzle of getting Minette off the computer. So it's like 3 Minette chores right off the start. And that's just completely in addition to the actual list of chores that we get from Heather. So, fun times, fun times. All right.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations.
My desk.
Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective.
Okay, well, we already know how to play Nancy Drew games, and the story is that Nancy's going undercover in Paris. She's working as an assistant to Minette, who's an up-and-coming American fashion designer who is alarmingly bizarre and erratic. Yes, that is very, very true. Okay, let's all play on junior mode. Flying over the sea. How long does it take to fly to France? It's gotta be something like 8 hours, right?
Taxi!
Oh yeah, and she lives in a windmill. I really love this sign, like the rotating M for Minette. Like, that's cool.
Hello?
I said don't come near me.
No, Minette, don't!
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
Bonjour, vous êtes... are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. How was your flight?
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my
Oh no,
cell phone.
lost luggage.
What's going on in there? Is someone hurt?
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't worry. She'll stop screaming right now. They lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
Yeah, so we just played the Captive Curse, where Nancy also loses her luggage. Why is Nancy always losing her luggage? That's so unfair. And Minette sounds like, you know, it sounds like she's trying to change a baby in the other room, and the baby does not want to wear the diaper or the clothes. It's like, no, I don't want the pink shirt. No, I want the red shirt. I want my Paw Patrol shirt. Come on, Mommy.
Does this happen a lot?
Oh, you mean Minette? Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about now. See, she uses this process that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
Huh?
It's all very weird, but it works, and believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway, ready to get started?
Okay, so yeah, somebody's saying, wow, I wish I could scream like that at work. It's like, well, I think it's because Minette's the boss. That's how she gets away with screaming all the time here.
You bet.
That desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass. It'll let you ride the subway all over the city for free. Go ahead and take it. Answering the phone is your job. If you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Minette. She's behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
Oh no.
Couture projects?
High fashion dresses and accessories that people have commissioned Minette to create. Needless to say, those people are très riche. In fact, she's designing the dress the First Lady will wear to the World Summit in November. Pretty cool, huh?
Heather?
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Yes, Minette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
How come Minette has fallen so far behind in her work?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Okay.
Well, I'll see you later.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
All right. Okay. So, people said number one, they want to see me do Minette's chores. So let's do the Minette chore run here at the start. We're gonna meet her.
Well, there you are. I was just about to call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off. It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially independent and can tell people like her to buzz off will be the happiest day of my life. Well, you're here, we've met, so get to work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
Yeah, I kind of wish I could do that at my work, like just have a list of chores and force other people to do them. That's never gonna happen.
Could I ask you a couple of questions first?
No. One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the First Lady. Now go. Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions. When you're done, pour me a cup and leave it on the table. A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells firing.
Well, I'm glad that she has tea, because I think it would be dangerous if we gave this woman coffee. What is it that she's wearing, though? I don't know anything about fashion, so it looks like she's wearing pants, but they get, like, wider at the bottom, like bell bottoms, maybe, but they're not shaped like bells. And she's got something that looks like a see-through cape. And obviously she's got the really weird mask, so I'm gonna make the tea.
Let's see. To make Minette her tea, the first thing I should do is read these instructions. Then I should put whichever herbs the instructions say I need into this pot of boiling water. Then when I'm done, I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to throw out an herb that I chose, or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay, so apparently it's a poncho. It's a clear poncho is what we call the thing that she's wearing. And Minette, big fan of the Phantom of the Opera, maybe. So with this puzzle, like it's easy enough to understand the puzzle, but hard enough to do.
If Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day... Excuse me, Minette, but what's your favorite color?
Red.
We just have all these rules. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
When asked to pick
5,
a number
6,
between
7,
1 and 10,
8.
If Minette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed... Minette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
So eight different rules. Okay, so she's had a temper tantrum, but she didn't declare blue as her favorite color, so we ignore this rule. Is she relaxed? Nope. Is she right-handed? Yes. So we need all the Gaviform ones. She's not wearing a dress, so it's no. So right now we know it's just all the Gaviform ones. What was the number she picked between 1 and 10? I've already forgotten. Okay, so she's stressed out. We want, oh, no, she's stressed out, but she still liked red. Or was it blue? I'm already messing it up. Okay. So I do have the... Okay, so if she's not humming, you add things with high potency. Her favorite color is red. That's right. Her favorite color is red. So we want marshy areas, things with high potency, and things that are gaviform. And so every single herb has these things, like family, potency. You can see them here if you're really that interested. And now we're going to add them all. So, Boojum. That's got a lot of potency. Breland is a marsh one. Calicula is the gaviform one. Fenelry, also gaviform. Gibbering has high potency. Hogborn is a gaviform. Macrophilia has the high potency. Phrygia has the high potency. Pipsweet has the high potency. Varvain is from the marshy area. And then Yellow Buttons is gaviform. So, that's how we solve the puzzle. Hopefully my explanation makes sense. I did kind of try to rush through it.
That should do it. I finished making your tea.
Just leave it there.
Yeah, the solution is the same every time you play the game, and I think a lot of people are happy for that. Like, it would have been interesting if they had a different solution on Junior mode and Master Sleuth mode. Would have been totally fine, right?
Nancy, come back here.
The tea is utterly rude. I can already feel my creativity flowing again, building like a wave on the ocean, surging towards some unseen shore. I have another job for you, a very critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects have certain things in common which speak to and stimulate the artistic sinews of my subconscious, from which all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Uh-huh.
They're all totally rude, but they're not enough. I need more, Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection. Here's some money.
Woohoo!
But I'm not sure what you want.
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
So if you play this game a lot, like, it doesn't matter which of those two options you pick, she says the exact same thing. I want stuff. I want stuff. So, I played this game with my daughter and asked her, hey, what do all these things have in common? And she's like, they're things you find at restaurants? Like, you sit on this, and then you throw up in this. And I'm, no. She does not want a vomit. A vomit bucket.
What happened to your wall?
You're not really talking to me while I'm trying to work, are you?
Sorry.
Okay, so this is important because we need to find these. Later on in the game, though. Later on in the game, we realize those are important.
There's something on the floor here. Looks like someone slipped it under the door. It's for Minette.
Go ahead and open it.
Make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
Oh no, not another one.
Minette's gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Minette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her Dodo Box over there in order to neutralize them.
Yeah, so this is sort of like a subplot of the game. Like, somebody is being very mean to Minette, sending her mean messages and basically trying to sabotage her. Like, we'll find out at the end of the game that, like, the villain's just trying to get her to work faster and finish the job, but it feels like she'd get her job faster if you weren't pestering her, like, 10 times a day.
May I keep this letter?
Why? I mean, If you were some kind of private detective, I'd say sure, but since you're not, just put it in the Dodo Box.
But I mean, okay.
Heather.
How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Minette is convinced that if she opens it, all the wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc. In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her, and if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
Has this windmill or moulin always been a fashion design studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Minette snapped it up. See, Minette has this thing about curves. She claimed working in a quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
Second half of the game is going to be all about this little old lady. She set up a major treasure hunt, scavenger hunt puzzle throughout all of Paris. Basically, there's like 4 major areas with boxes that we need to go to, and hopefully I'm not spoiling the end of the game.
And has it?
As if. But she has gotten a lot of press out of it. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Minette, it's that how a designer behaves is likely to get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
Well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Yeah, I am not a fan of the pink and brown combination, but it was trendy for a while, according to the chat. And I guess it works because that's the same color as her hair, right? And obviously she has pants to match the color. So, I mean, it works. Now, if she had pink glasses, you know, I kind of feel like the characters would probably have, like, lots of different glasses. Like, Heather probably has glasses to match her different outfits. She seems fashion conscious enough to do that, right? This is kind of interesting at the park. We have these people that sell things to you.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well...
So we only need to buy 4 things here. 4 things that match Minette's other stuff. So it's the lava lamp, the orange cone, the film canister, and the rings. You might think, I totally thought, oh, the bowling ball counts, but the game accepts it if you don't do the bowling ball. Lipstick also kind of matches, and so does this can, but nope. It's got to be this lava lamp.
What's the price of this lava lamp?
That lamp is very special. The truck which rises and falls inside it, unlike any I have ever seen. Watching it will entertain you for hours, and I am selling it for only 20 euros.
Would you take 15 euros instead?
It is yours. See anything else you like?
Give me a second. I wonder what that word means. Truc. That means thing. So I'm guessing this at the bottom it says les trucs just means the things. Okay.
Does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel, and I ask only 10 euro for it.
So she's totally ripping us off here. We do get a chance with every single thing to, like, try to barter. I don't know if that's something they do a lot in France, but, like, okay, this traffic cone is a total ripoff. I will pay the minimum price.
It's just a little cone. 1 euro.
It is yours.
There we
See
go.
Anything else you like?
If we pick a price which is too small, she gets mad at us and then demands full price.
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Here, new things come and old things go all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Alright, and then this guy, he's also a painter, but it's kind of hard to see from these angles. Ah! That he's got like this painting board because he's got a painting oh, he's got pigeons. That's so cute. Oh, he's feeding them. That's so nice.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
I like Americans. They are smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well, what's in here? A movie?
Oui, it contains an American short film. I'm not sure if it is about the beloved beast of burden in Tibet or about someone who talks a lot, but it has won many awards. And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister makes it well worth 84 euro.
Yeah, that's a ripoff. That's like 4 times as much as it's worth.
Would you take 21 euros instead?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
All right. And then we don't have to worry about these other, like these two obviously are circular and would match, but we don't need to get
I
them.
don't want to buy anything right now.
By any chance, does Mademoiselle wish to earn some money?
Maybe. How?
The tourists, they like to buy hand-painted reproductions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint them. But for a young woman such as you, it is easy.
You want me to paint the reproductions?
You see, the lines are already there. You look at the original painting, you put paint on your brush, you paint between the lines. Voila! A painting which the tourists will gobble up. And I pay you 15 euro for each one you complete. Do you wish to start now?
Mais oui!
Mais oui!
But of course.
Okay, so it's a simple enough challenge. You're just gonna do the painting. And as he said, you get money for this, so if you're really, really bad at the haggling, you have to do this over and over and over again for money. This is the only way to make money in the game. Unless I'm forgetting something. I think it is possible to get through the game without doing this challenge. If you're really, really good at the money, I'll try that. Okay, I messed up her eyes there. Let's see. These are the lips. Same as that. Eyeball over here. What color is this?
Monsieur, how's this?
Magnifique! You have done excellent work. And for that, I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Oh yeah, and another thing, like you'll notice he covers up his table with a blanket. That's probably because it would have been too much work to like have 10 different versions of the table depending on what thing you buy. You know, because it's like, okay, if I bought an item from the table, well, it should be missing from the table there, right? Same reason why with Monique, like her sign is covering up her table, so they don't have to have like 5 versions of that table. And same with Malika's table.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I am Malika. I sell fine things from around the world. The others here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements.
Okay, let's see what you got.
I'm gonna buy the green rings.
How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings. They cost 15 euros.
Whatever, they're not magic.
Would 8 euros be okay?
Voila.
Woohoo!
What else do you like?
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you come back, maybe then I have what you like.
I'll remember that.
Merci. Au revoir.
Okay, so that's it for the park. The park exists in real life, so you can go to France, but I'm pretty sure they don't let random people just sell random garbage from their basements there. And this is the map. We have a puzzle with the numbers on the map later on in the game.
If you need to talk to Minette, good luck. She's playing that ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the highest score. It is so aggravating.
Yeah, so Minette is busy playing her game.
Minette. Minette. Hello, Minette. Shh. Minette. Minette. Minette.
So, yeah, like we were sent here to figure out why Minette is so far behind on her work. I figured it out. She's too busy playing games on the computer to actually do her work.
Interesting material.
You're not touching that, are you?
I was just looking. What kind of material is this?
It's a brand new blend. Doesn't even have a name yet. Don't you have work to do?
Just curious.
Yeah, geez, don't be so mean. Ugh. Anyway,
What's up?
let's talk to Heather.
Minette is so into that online game, she won't even talk to me.
Tell me about it. To have any chance of meeting her deadlines, she has to keep working. But there she is, mesmerized once again by that silly game. Wait a minute. How good are you at computer games?
I'm great at computer games. You could say I'm a star of computer games.
Not too bad.
I stink at them. But if somebody could get online, play that stupid game and get the highest score while pretending to be her, she wouldn't know the difference and we could all get back to work. Anyway, it would be worth a shot.
Thanks for your help.
Allez, bye-bye.
Okay, so she's just told us what the next puzzle is outright. We're going to log on to the internet. And the
These
password
doodles
is
sure
going to
look
be
familiar.
here. Carol Rude, that's the password. Again, Carol Rude. So it's Carol Rude. That's the password.
Sunny was here. Sunny June. That's why those doodles look familiar. Sunny June did them. He must have been Minette's last assistant. Wow, that guy gets around.
Sunny June. Yeah, he's fun.
Pick up envelope from JJ Ling. Pick up fabric photos from Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Deliver photos to Jean Michel Traquenard. Fix plotter. Do whatever Minette tells you to do and do it fast.
These are all the other chores we have to do, which is basically get the envelope from JJ and get the photos from Dieter, but we're not done with our Minette chore run yet. So we're going to do that first. Yep. Yeah, Sunny, she's just like a joke character in the Nancy Drew series. We see silly pictures he's drawn.
What Minette's login is?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
People like make silly references. It's like, oh man, that Sunny June guy, he came in and bought 500 chocolate bars. Jokes like that. Just like how this is a joke. Like these are, this is Jane. She's from, what was game number 10, I think? Curse of Blackmore Manor? Or is that game number 12? I forget. Anyway, yeah, this is her website. So that's cute. Cute little reference to other Nancy Drew games. She said, oh, it's game number 11. Thank you for correcting me there. So, in that game, like, here she is. There's a picture of her face. She's just a little girl who says she wants to grow up and make video games someday. And it looks like she's living the dream. So now we get to find all these, this is a tough one. But it's a match 3. We're trying to get all these faces to match. If we can get 3 of them to match, though. Oh, man. Mix it up just shuffles everything around. I'm failing. Okay, is this... No... Wow. Okay, don't worry. I've got like a minute, so I'm good. Wow, they all look the same after like 3 seconds. Okay, these 2 match. Do I have a third one that matches them? Yes, I do. Great. Oh, this gives me Jane's face, so I can do... Oh, I could do 4 in a row, actually, here with Jane. So I just need to get the high score. There's Brady Armstrong, and then there's, Ranger Akers from Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. This feels like... Okay, those 2... Is there a third one? Yeah. Okay, so I make... Nah, I don't have much time left. Okay, there we go. I just need a few more. Oh, jeez. Oh, where's Angry Woman? Failed. 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 Oh. Okay, people are agreeing that just the color makes it difficult because it's all black and white. Might be easier. Might be way easier in color. Let's see. I got 3 of those. Here we go. 3 of this. Okay, see, I'm doing okay. Do I have another angry face? Oh gosh, my eyes. Oh, this is hurting. Ouch. 3 Ranger Acres is... Right? Nope, that's not Ranger Acres in the middle. Okay, that just looked like it. We've got 3 of Angry Guy. Don't know why I'm good at finding Angry Guy. Okay, now I have 3 Ranger Acres. Okay, now I just have to... Let's mix it up. Some of them look like it's the same person, just taken from a different angle, if that makes sense. Okay. Like, this definitely looks like the same lady, but from different angle. And I'm lost. Oh, wait, 3 Bradys. Oh, there's a 4th Brady right there. Okay, I just need 1 more. Oh, gosh. Okay, those 2. Okay, got it. Done. Woo! Yeah, so it's similar to a game called Petroglyph Punch, which was in the Blackmore Manor game. Jane made you play Petroglyph Punch. So it's similar to that.
I got the highest score. Or should I say Carol did.
Oh my gosh, I did it. Heather, I won. I got the highest score. Send Nancy in here. We've got work to do, and I am on a roll.
You're a genius. Now get in there before she decides she has to beat that score.
Great. So we're going to go to Minette, and she's probably going to give us another chore. Or not. We'll see.
Ah, you have some stuff for me. Let's see it. How absolutely positively rude. The lava lamp, the rings, the canister, the cone. They're perfect. I adore them all. Now go away. I have work to do.
Oh, okay. She doesn't have a... Alright. So it may be that when we leave and return, there's going to be the phone call chore with Prudence Rutherford. So let me just do the JJ one, because that's really easy. This chore is just talk to JJ, and then... I don't think you even have to talk to Heather, you just need to get... I mean, we'll talk to Heather, why not? We'll talk to everybody, why not?
Set your things down and come on over here. Hi, JJ Ling. I'd shake your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me, plus interest.
It showed up 5 years later.
What? You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
The worst part was I had to toss out almost everything that was in it. Clothes, makeup. I mean, the stuff was 5 years old, right? You like chocolate chip cookies?
I love chocolate chip cookies.
So do I. And the nice thing is, I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette. I have a very high metabolism. So, I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
That's great. And you know what? Nancy doesn't get to eat cookies in this game, so 0 out of 10.
Why does Minette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I have to be a size 12. See, Minette is into curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be a fitting model, I have to maintain the ideal size 12 weight and shape.
Does anyone else live here?
Nope, it's just me. And you now. Managed to get a short-term lease.
Soon as I'm done being Minette's fitting model, I am out of here.
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring. Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins. But it pays the bills.
Heather wants me to pick up an envelope from you.
Oh yeah, it's right over there. Heather needed a bunch of personal information so they can pay me, but I refused to give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
All right.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye, Roomie. Oh yeah, we also get this, this is something I'm just doing earlier. This guy named Zoo. This guy loves exploring the underground catacombs. And Nancy's gonna see a cool thing. She's gonna find a safe. And then call Zoo for information about it later on. Okay, so let's go back and see if we have the, Prudence Rutherford chore. She wants you to give her a fancy outfit. No. Okay, cool. So I guess it's when we do all of the chores, then Prudence Rutherford is gonna call.
What's up?
Who is Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He's this awesome fashion photographer. But listen, as it turns out, I have to run an errand in that area, so I'll pick up those fabric photos.
Oh no, that's okay. I'll do it. Finding his studio will help me get more familiar with Paris. In fact, why don't I run your errand too?
No, that's all right. It can wait. Getting those prints to Jean Michel is much more important.
I'm so mad at Nancy for that. Like, somebody offered to do Nancy's chores, and Nancy said no. Oh my gosh. Nancy!
Why is that?
Jean Michel Trequenard is the fashion editor for Glam Glam magazine. All he really is a glorified gossip columnist, so it pays to be nice to him. Which, as you'll find out, ain't easy. His office is the Café Kiki on the Rue des Mauvais Garçons in the Marais. Look for the bald guy at the corner table. He'll have a cell phone in one hand and a fork in the other.
Man, this guy's living the dream. He gets to work out of a restaurant. Delicious.
Here's that envelope I picked up from JJ. I almost forgot.
No problem.
All right.
What's with all the red paint that's splattered on the wall in Minette's studio?
I came in one morning last month, and there it was. Minette must have had a bad night.
And she just happened to have a can of paint in her office?
Probably using it for inspiration.
Ah. Talk to you later.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
Ask me, that is. Do not ask Minette. She's in danger of falling behind. Like, no, she's way behind in, I forget her line from the start of the game. She's getting really far behind on her couture projects and is in danger of, like, missing her spring collection altogether. I don't know. Okay, so this is an easy job. Done. It kind of feels like this was going to be a way more complicated puzzle, but maybe they just changed their minds.
There.
Get the phone, please.
So it's,
Nancy, get the phone.
I'll get the phone right now. Oh, jeez.
All right, that does it. Nancy, you're fired.
I should have gotten the phone.
In Sunny June's notebook, there is a thing about the plotter. I'll show that off, but let's get the phone now.
Get the phone, please.
Nancy, get...
Bonjour, Minette's House of Design.
Bonjour. My name is Lynn Manrique. I'm with the Modern History Department at UC Kearns in the States, and I'm following up on the letter I sent to Minette about 2 weeks ago concerning Noisette Tornade.
So I'm thinking, like, they have that plotter puzzle. It was really easy. I think it's just there so we can have something to trigger the this phone call. Because, like I said, the second half of the game is going to be all about the old lady who used to own this windmill.
Noisette Tornade?
It's that historian person, isn't it? Tell her we're sorry, but Minette is extremely busy and won't be able to get back to her for at least 6 weeks.
I'm sorry, but...
I heard. Well, 6 weeks it is then. Thank you anyway.
Sorry. Guess we can call her friends. Do we want to call the Hardy Boys or Bess and George? Alright. I guess we'll go with Bess and George then. See what they have to say.
Hello?
Bonjour.
No! Nancy! George, go get on the other line, quick. It's Nancy. And remember, talk fast. She's calling all the way from France. So where are you? What have you seen? How do you like Paris? What's Minette like? Have you learned how to design clothes?
Bess, slow down. You don't have to talk fast, okay? My dad bought me a phone card and told me to make as many calls as I want.
Oh, great. Hi, Nance. What's going on? How's Paris? Have you seen the Louvre? What about the Eiffel Tower? How many famous people have you met? George, 3 words. Prepaid phone card. Oh, great. Hey, perfect timing. We were just about to go for a run. Whoa, wait a minute. A run? Jog. I meant jog. But you said run. I meant jog. You know how I feel about the R word, George. Jog. We're going for a jog, Bess. Honest. So, Nance, tell us about Jing Jing Ling.
She's, yeah, she's pretty cool.
In order to work for Minette, she needs to gain a little weight, so she's constantly making cookies for herself.
What? Models can't eat cookies. That goes against the laws of nature.
JJ can. In fact, she has to. She's a couple pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that Minette needs.
But that's not fair. All this time thinking that I could eat cookies and models couldn't is the only way I could feel superior to them. You just totally destroyed my self-image. Well, look at it this way. Jing Jing Ling eats cookies. Jing Jing Ling is a model. Bess Marvin eats cookies. Ergo, Bess Marvin is a model. Or could be a model. You know, in some parallel universe type thing. Nice try, George.
Someone has been sending Minette threatening letters.
You mean someone's been threatening her life?
Well, not in so many words. I've only seen one of the letters she's gotten, and it was just kind of vaguely threatening. The end is near, that sort of thing.
Do you think the threats are what's causing Minette to act so bizarrely? Or is her bizarre behavior the reason why she's been getting threats?
Good questions, and there's only one way to answer them.
Find out who sent those letters. Just be careful, Nancy, or you might start getting threatening letters.
I'd better go.
Have fun. Amusez-vous bien. Show off.
Definitely trying to show off there. So here's the plotter thing. So I just did the first setting. It looks like there's like other settings, like, It felt like it was going to be a tougher puzzle than it actually was. Maybe the puzzle's so tough they just made it easy. Also, this stuff sort of looks like it would be a puzzle as well, right? Like right, left, up, up. Definitely feels like a puzzle. Alright, yeah, Bess and George are cousins. Okay, so now let's meet Dexter. Here he is.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Nope, I'm not lost. I've been looking for you, buddy.
Actually, I'm looking for Dieter von Schwesterkrank.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Please don't tell me you're a would-be model who thinks her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No, my name's Nancy Drew. Minette sent me here to pick up some fabric photos.
Ah, I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't have, like, any reference to this character, in Nancy Drew the Captive Curse, the game that takes place in Germany. Like, you'd think they would have the name Schwesterkrank somewhere inside the castle.
You're not really going to make me go back to Minette and tell her that, are you?
I'd forgotten how unpleasant she can be when things don't go her way. Do you know how to make prints?
No.
Then you will learn. There is a binder on the bookshelf that will tell you how to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister Escachrome PB paper. The darkroom is through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Alright, so Nancy is forced to solve this puzzle. Oh, I like that little duck figurine. That's cute. So, this is the puzzle.
Stop bath, fixer. May I take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. If you take it in there, you might spill something on it.
Basically 10 seconds, 2 seconds, and 10 seconds. That's the easier way to remember it. And then this also 2 seconds. So
Just
we go in
make
here.
sure you don't knock over anything in there. Some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
Yeah, you'll do fine. And if you mess up, you die. Like,
Whoa,
things
look at all
explode.
those bottles of chemicals. One false move and boom.
So that's definitely it's definitely dangerous. Gosh. So let's see. We take
These
one of
must be the
these. We
negatives.
put it in here. Then I'm gonna turn on this
Turn
light.
the enlarger on and off here.
Okay, turn
My
off
gosh,
this.
it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
1, 2, 3. Then I put it in here for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. And then this one I kind of have to guess. Let's see. Up here, like halfway through?
Oh dear.
Nope, missed. And I died. That was just kind of sad. Oh no. Okay, so it's not halfway. It is sort of like halfway through though, right? Just a little bit lower then? So we could try again.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
1, 2, 3.
I broke my timer, so you'll
2,
have to count to
3,
yourself. You know,
4,
9,
5,
8, 7,
6,
5.
7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Okay, and then it's... I feel like it's this level, but then higher.
Shoot.
Oh, come on. This would be easy if I had sticky notes. That would help. Or if I had a... if I had like 7 fingers, that would help too. No, let's see if I put this... Okay. So I'm just gonna cheat this puzzle because clearly I can't do it. So the cheat is to flush the toilet 10 times or so. That's the cheat for the puzzle. No idea what Dexter does in the situation where Nancy actually dies. So, yeah. Like, would he be arrested for Nancy's murder or what? Okay, so after this, we're going to visit Jean Michel. Give him the photos. And then we'll have the Prudence Rutherford challenge. After the Prudence Rutherford challenge, we have the cooking challenge with JJ and Minette. Yeah, and then we have another round of, like, puzzles. Then we have another round of puzzles with everybody. Yeah. Sort of. I think. I don't know. Okay, we did it.
There, we'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
Ah, you made the prints. Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traquenard.
What's he going to do with them? Do you know?
Heather said that he wants to use them to illustrate an upcoming story about modern fabrics.
Does Jean-Mi dislike you as much as you seem to dislike him?
It wouldn't surprise me. I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets, no questions asked.
What's your opinion of Minette's assistant, Heather McKay?
Heather's a bright girl. Her crush on me is unfortunate, but I can handle it.
She has a crush on you?
It's obvious to me that she does. Dealing with models the way I do day in and day out, I've gotten pretty good at knowing what women are thinking and feeling.
Do a lot of women have crushes on you?
Oh, yes. You see, models do their best work in front of photographers they feel they can trust. So to thrive professionally, I've worked hard to develop an aura of compassion and trustworthiness. Unfortunately, all women recognize and respond to it, regardless of the fact that I will never return their affections, Heather included.
I'm just gorgeous and charming because it helps my work with the photos.
Thanks for your help.
Drop by again?
Yeah, he sort of seems full of himself when he says stuff like that. Like, every woman in the world falls in love with me. Don't think so. Alright, so we're gonna go to Jean Michel Traquenard. Just right over here. Where is he?
Oui.
There he is.
Excusez-moi, mais êtes-vous Monsieur Traquenard?
Please, in English. I do not wish to hear my native tongue butchered while I eat. As for my name, not Traquenard. It is Jean Michel Traquenard.
Jean Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard.
Enough!
What can I do for you, Mademoiselle?
Drew. Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Minette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Minette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months. I hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable.
Here, I'm supposed to give these photos to you. They came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom. I printed them up myself.
You are quite doué as a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew. Merci. I was afraid Ezer had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
It sounds like you don't like him.
Not like Dieter? C'est impossible. Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture, pff. So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
I mean, Nancy didn't even know what the word couture meant earlier, so probably not.
Would it be bad if I said yes?
In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case...
He's kind of ominous there, where it's like, a desperate world where bad things happen. So let's have the quenelles.
The quenelles
whatever
sound
those
good,
are.
I guess.
Très bien.
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Chicken dumplings. You are going to love them.
Yes.
Yum.
You're right. The food here is good.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you have a real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, good food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
I'm staying with JJ Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
But what about JJ Ling?
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean JJ.
Gigi.
JJ.
En français, you pronounce G like J and J like G. She may very well be JJ in America, but in France, she is Gigi.
How well does she get along with Minette?
From what I hear, very well. Which is surprising when you consider all things. I assume she told you how she was tricked into a current contract with Minette.
Ooh, drama.
Yes. Terrible thing being tricked like that.
Of course, it was Gigi's agent who misled her, not Minette. Nevertheless, Gigi seemed very upset when I talked to her. She does not wish to be stuck in Paris for so long. The perils of being a model, eh?
I'd better get going.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir. Okay, so now we've done all the chores. We've met everybody. We're finished with the chore list we got at the start of the game. Which means it's time for more chores. Like I said, Prudence Rutherford and the parrot, I think? And then the cooking. Yeah, I think those are like our next 3.
Get the phone, please.
Bonjour, Minette's House of Design.
Bonjour, est-ce que c'est Heather?
Oh yeah, this is it. Okay, this is it. Yep. It's Prudence Rutherford!
Would you like to speak with Heather?
All I want is for someone there to tell me how the ensemble I'm paying Minette's design for me is coming along. Winter's almost upon us, you know. I'm getting a tad antsy.
I understand. And your name is?
Prudence Rutherford.
Prudence Rutherford?
Oh, shoot.
I know you. I talked to you when I was working at the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm Nancy Drew, remember? You sent me a copy of your fire ruby necklace. You know, the one that had been stolen.
Oh, good heavens, yes, of course, Nancy Drew. Why, as I understand it, it was largely because of your investigatory prowess that my real necklace was recovered soon thereafter. What on earth is a nascent detective like you doing answering the telephone for Minette? Get down from there. Excuse me, dear.
Nancy, tell her the designs are done and will be shipped to her by the end of the week. Then go to the work table and finish them.
You want me to finish them?
The instructions are all right there. Piece of cake.
Are you? Why my husband insists on sitting here in my study in his soggy tennis togs when he has the run of the whole villa is beyond me. Oh dear. Thanks to that scallywag, I've quite forgotten what we were talking about.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to send you the designs right now.
I forget too. But the important thing is, I'm going to ship you some designs very shortly.
Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Wonderful. I'm sure they're going to knock my socks off and blow me away, as you young people like to say. Lucille, get the deodorizer, please. Philip's been in here again, I'm afraid. Goodbye, dear. Or shall I say, à tout à l'heure.
À tout à l'heure. So with this puzzle, we just go over here and we make silly outfits.
To finish for Prudence Rutherford under here?
You got it.
So we've got instructions on all the various outfits.
First thing I need to do is flip up this plastic sheet.
So we need chromatic consistency, 3 things with the same color, no purses, nothing white, blonde, or yellow, furry feet. So I think this is the only furry feet. Like, these are boots, right? So furry feet. And I need at least some sort of sun protection on my body, which I think is sunglasses, maybe? Those look great. Rain gear's inappropriate, and I need green on my legs and head. Okay, so green on the head. It's gotta be the green hat. Like, that's the only option there. And then the green legs, that's the only thing that's green. Okay, so she said 3 pieces must be the same color. There's nothing else that's green. I mean, except for the green shoes. And we've already got the shoes figured out. So that means everything else has to be white, maybe? Oh, wait. It's pink. That's furry. And then we can have pink things everywhere else, right? Where's our pink top? Here we go.
By George, I think you've got it.
Got it. Okay, and next is the ridiculously silly one. It's the hat. It's the bunny ears. So I want to show as much skin as possible. No jeans, head and face are themed. No primary colors are yellow. So, and no skirts too. So the shortest pants, I think, are these? I guess she thinks orange is a primary color? I don't know. So I need a tropical item. That's the purse.
You're on a roll.
There we go. That's it. And then next is fall, where she wears the blonde thing. Trying to click on it, but the game is not letting me do that. I think she wears this, or maybe it's an umbrella. I don't know. I think she wears this top. Let's actually see the rules, okay? If it has something black, it needs something white. The top is not a single color, so it's plaid. No red. A bow is inappropriate. I must have rain gear, nothing sporty. No dark sunglasses. Nothing that's animal themed. Black or white is okay below the neckline. What, cowboy boots? No, that would be wrong. Galoshes. We need rain stuff.
Well, that's that.
There we go, that's
All 3
it.
outfits are ready for you to send to Prudence.
Looks good to me.
So, we've done it! We're fantastic! And now... Oh, I guess we have to leave and... There we go. Yep. Now we have the JJ
I
thing.
told you, she's not answering her phone.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want JJ now.
Nancy? It seems that Minette has finally thought up all the designs she needs for her spring collection. But instead of putting them down on paper, like a normal designer, she insists on creating them on a live model. Hence her sudden, desperate need for JJ.
Say no more. I'll go get her.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want JJ now.
Go like the wind.
Okay, so now we get JJ. Just double check. I don't think our buddy Dieter shows up here. I kind of think of it as the halfway point of the game where Dieter shows up. Yeah, he's not here yet. He's not here yet. Do 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 do. I'll see if I can buy some mint ahead of time. Save myself some time.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
Do you think I could order something?
Order anything you like. But know that this time, you will pay for it.
No problem.
Henri?
May I please have the crème de glace?
D'accord. Ça fait 5 euros.
That will be €5.
Bye-bye, hard-earned cash.
Ice cream with a sprig of mint on top. So refreshing.
Yum.
Oh no!
I'm glad I ordered that. It was great.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Thank you for talking to me.
À tout à l'heure.
Looks like we can't get the mint from the ice cream until we actually talk to JJ about the mint. sad. Oh well. So now JJ's gonna have this big puzzle for us where she's kind of a jerk.
Oh, goody, you're back. I'm really bored. Let's play Hangman. You know how to play, right?
No, I don't want to play Hangman.
Hangman? Well, yeah, sure.
Great. Okay, I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
On second thought, maybe some other time.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
Is it true your agent tricked you into working for Minette?
My agent led me to believe the contract I was signing was for a standard modeling gig. It wasn't until I arrived in Paris that I realized I'd actually signed on to be Minette's fitting model. I could be stuck here for a month.
So you're sorry you signed the contract?
Yeah, but not as sorry as my agent is. Because you know what I did? I had him take me to the hottest restaurant in Paris. And after ordering the most expensive meal I could, I stood up, dumped the dessert tray over his head, told him he was fired, then shoved him backwards into the fountain.
Seems pretty extreme.
Did you really?
What? You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
Nobody pulls the wool over my eyes. Anyway, what else would you like to know?
Minette needs you at her studio. In fact, she's been screaming for you, literally.
Too bad. I'm not going anywhere until these mint chocolate chip cookies are finished.
You have to. Minette is freaking out.
Too bad. Silly me, I just said that, didn't I?
Look, go to the studio. I'll finish those for you, okay? I'll do a great job, I promise.
Well, I'll head over there. But I'm gonna call you before I set one foot inside Minette's studio. And if those aren't done, or if you try to lie...
Alrighty. So, like, we have to make cookies for her, and she hasn't even started making cookies yet. It's like, come on, JJ. Just do your job, man.
Just go, please.
Well, all right. Everything you need is right here. Recipe, baking sheet, mixing bowl, measuring cups and spoons, ingredients, and if you mess up and want to start over, just turn around and dump it down the sink. One problem though, the recipe calls for fresh mint, only I had to toss the sprig I had because it was moldy. So you're going to have to go out and find some more, which could be hard because there's some kind of mint shortage thing going on. Oh, and I'm also out of brown sugar. I think there's a way to substitute for it using molasses somehow, but that's your problem now. Remember, I'm going to call you when I get to Minette's. If those cookies aren't done, I'm going to go shopping instead, and Minette's going to go bonkers. Ta-ta!
That's so mean. She's not done with... She hasn't even started. She's missing 2 ingredients, and so Nancy has a puzzle to find both of them. Ugh. One of them is easy enough. We've got the molasses here.
What are books doing in here? What in the world is JJ doing with books on electrical engineering?
Wish I knew. I sure don't. So the molasses, what we're supposed to do for that is go to the park, and we can buy a book on cooking. That's one of the things you can buy in the park. It tells you how to substitute for molasses. Basically, you are going to take the... Okay, let's see. You put in a teaspoon of molasses. That's basically it. And then white sugar to make up for the sugar that you're missing.
What is it now?
Do you think I could order something?
Order anything you like. But know that this time, you will pay for it.
No problem.
La carte, s'il vous plaît.
May I please have the crème de glace?
Oui, mademoiselle. Ça fait 5 euros.
That will be 5 euros.
Money well spent, I hope. I need to take that mint so I can make those cookies for JJ. I think I'll save the mint for later.
As you wish.
You're right, the food here is good.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same coup de cœur clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Do you know of anyone else with a grudge against Minette?
Other than the people she has fired unfairly, the model she has treated badly, and the vendors she has harassed over the years? No. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle Drew. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
I'd better get going.
D'accord.
Yeah, so Minette has a bunch of enemies. Great. Well, it does seem like it would take a while to go to the restaurant and then order the food and then get the food and then go back to JJ's place and make the cookies, all in the time that it takes JJ to reach Minette's. So we should be done here. Here's the mint.
I'll just chop up this mint.
Here's the molasses.
There, I'm ready to start cooking.
So 3 cubes of butter, and then 1 cup of white sugar. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It was 1 cup of white sugar, right? Okay, 1 cup of white sugar. So next is the brown sugar. So we're doing the molasses substitute, which means 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon molasses. That's it. So then everything else is just normal. 3 eggs, 1 thing of vanilla. So this is a lot like the cooking challenge in Secret of Shadow Ranch. Someone was mentioning earlier, it's kind of surprising. You'd think like the sewing challenge would be one they'd reuse in this game because it's a fashion game. 1 teaspoon vanilla. But no, they went with cooking. Cooking challenge gets reused. Okay, 2 1/4 cup of flour. Also the petroglyph punch game. Two and 1/4. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. That's gotta be the bicarbonate de soda or something. And then 4th teaspoon of salt. And then finally a fresh mint sprig. And then a cup of chocolate chips. So I think don't people usually use like a liquid like mint flavoring instead of like getting a fresh mint sprig? I don't know. So do I get the cup of chocolate chips yet? There we go. That's a lot of mint that Nancy got from just that one thing of ice cream.
Must be the mint that makes their edges turn up like that. I'll just cool the cookies off on this rack and I'll be all done.
So yeah, if you make these cookies in real life, the edges don't curl up. That's not a real thing. You can make the recipe in real life, but they're just going to be normal mint cookies. They're not going to be like curly magic cookies. And somebody's asking about Nancy throwing eggs into the mixture. I assume she's cracking the eggs and putting them in, not throwing them in with the shells on, right? Because that's not how you cook.
Hello?
Well, are they done?
They sure are.
Describe them.
Describe them?
Describe them. I've made them before, so I'll know you're lying if you fail to mention the one thing that makes them different from other cookies.
Well, their edges curl upwards?
Bingo! Nice going. Because of you, Minette is about to become a very happy camper.
Let's see, I have made mint cookies before. I did cooking videos. I don't know if I did these ones, though. Oh, I did. Okay, so... Yep! There's a video of me making these special cookies. Okay. So I used mint extract. That's the term for it. Mint extract. Instead of using an actual sprig of mint. I'm not sure where I'd make the sprig of mint. Anyway, I'll leave a link in the description. To that video if you want to see me make these cookies. Okay, so I'm blanking on what we're doing. We just did the cooking challenge, which means we get the parrot challenge. Okay, do we want to get Heather fired or not? Let me do that. Okay, this is an optional puzzle. The Dodo puzzle. That's what this is. So if you do it, you can get Heather fired. I'll let you guys in the audience decide whether or not Heather should be fired while I put that link to my cookies video here. So link to video where I make mint chocolate chip cookies. Now it's in the video description. Great. Wow, 72% no, don't fire her. Okay, that's a pretty decisive vote there. Okay, Heather, you get to keep your job today.
Minette's House of Design.
I need to speak to Minette.
I'm sorry, but she's unavailable.
Just get her on the phone.
She is unavailable.
Get her on the phone now.
Could you hold, please?
This guy is so angry. Yeah, like, Minette will not talk to you, buddy.
I still got that guy on hold.
Who cares? I'm leaving. I mean...
Ouch! Oh, quit whining. It's just a pin.
Minette, you have a phone call.
I do not want to be disturbed. Now go away.
But he's very insistent.
Go away or you're fired. Ouch! Oh, quit whining. It's just a pin.
Yeah, it looks like when I made those chocolate chip cookies, they look kind of bad. Whoops, sorry. They're not like flat like the ones in the game. They're like weird puffy mountain things because I'm not good at cooking. Baking is tough. Baking is difficult.
I'm sorry, she's busy. May I take a message? Hello? Hello? Guess he hung up.
Okay, so we get this message saying, hey, do the parrot. And this should get Dieter to show up. So we can do like the second half of the game challenge. Hooray! So I'm going to do another poll here asking people what we should do next. Like, oh, we need to see Dieter. Nope, no! We need to see Dieter, but not at his house. We see him at the park. Yeah. He shows up when we... Yeah, there he is. See? Yeah, he's there now.
Looks like Dieter. I wonder what he's doing. Hey, Dieter! Hi! No, wait! Dieter! Dieter! Where did he run away for? That was weird. Looks like he left something on the bench. These must have fallen out of his pocket. Noisette Tornade. That's the woman who that historian was calling about. Why would Dieter be carrying this around?
Don't know. No idea. Now we'll buy the parrot.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh, we've got a bunch of other
As
things
you
we
can
can do
see,
here.
You have many new things to choose from. What intrigues you?
Well, let's see. What is this thing?
I have been told that it is probably a decoder used by those who resisted the German occupation of World War II.
Really? How much do you want for it?
Nothing. It is not for sale. It is a piece of history. I have it only as an eye-catcher.
But you're a businessman. You must be willing to part with it for something.
I will trade you one piece of history for another. You give me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968, and I give you the decoder.
Deal. What's Mouton Fouetté?
Mouton Fouetté 1968 is a very rare beverage that is usually stored underground. Unfortunately, finding an intact bottle has become next to impossible. But if you want the decoder, the impossible is what you must do. So, get me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968. I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
Alright, so there are like 4 different chores we can do now. One is getting a bunch of photos for Dieter. One is making parfaits for Jean Michel. One is JJ's autograph puzzle. One is the cockroaches. I did a poll, people are saying Dieter Photos is winning. 33% want Dieter Photos, and then 26 with JJ's autograph, and then 24 with Jean Mi's parfait. So let's just do Dieter, and let's do the Dieter one first. And yeah.
Is this parrot very expensive?
The price is very reasonable. 20 euro.
I don't know how much the parrot costs. How much would you buy a parrot for in
Would you take
real life?
10 euros?
Vendu.
Woohoo!
What else tickles your fancy?
I really don't want to
We'll worry about the
anything
other
right
stuff
now.
later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. So some of these things that we have to buy are for puzzles here in the second half of the game. La 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 la.
Sounds like someone's in the dark room. Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
I just wondered what you were doing in Square du Vert Galant Park.
I was just taking a walk.
You dropped an obituary about Noisette Tornade. Shall I leave it for you?
There's no need. I don't want it.
Why were you carrying it around?
Because I was going to send it to my grandmother. I thought she knew the woman. Turns out she didn't.
You also dropped some kind of trinket. Looks like a miniature clock.
That's something my great-uncle Hans gave me. It's actually a key. It opens a panel over there to the right of the bookshelf. He lived here during the war. The place has been in the family ever since.
What's behind the panel?
Go ahead and see for yourself. Just be prepared to go a little cuckoo.
I think we have to talk to him twice to get the photo puzzle.
Sorry, too busy.
Or maybe we have to do this to get the photo puzzle. Let's see.
What's up with this?
So with this puzzle, we want to spin this around so they all equal 3. It's not impossible. So when you move some, it's gonna move others. Yeah, it looks like the clocks along the left-hand side are like connected to each other.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Believe it or not, that key your uncle gave you opened up some kind of passageway. Is it okay if I see where it goes?
A passageway? He never said anything about a passageway. Go ahead and explore it all you want. Just be careful. This building is very old.
I wonder what that symbol means.
So this is the fancy symbol. This allows us to call Zoo and do the JJ puzzle, which we'll be doing next.
The year when our despair ended. The year when my despair began.
So this is 1945, the year that World War II ended. We have this. We are going to have to get an M380 and type out this code to get the top secret message. This is Noisette's code, or this is a piece of paper for Noisette. Great. And now we should be able to get that puzzle from Dieter.
Sorry, too busy.
Oh, come on, Dieter. Oh. Don't tell me it's something like we have to do the cockroach puzzle before we can do that. It's probably... Yeah, we have to do the cockroach puzzle, probably. It is sort of where it feels like the game just completely switches stories. So, we're going to be focusing on Noisette and World War II a lot. And the cockroaches is what allows us to do that here at the start.
You have to get them out of there.
Who? What happened?
This little box came from me, and when I opened it, all these bugs came pouring out. They're all over the place in there. You have to get them out before they lay eggs or something.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Just go in there and put them back in the box they came in. Carefully. Don't kill any of them. Nothing good ever comes from killing things.
Yeah, Nancy definitely goes from fashion designer to World War II code breaker, and there is no transition.
Don't worry. I'll get them out of there for you.
Bless you.
Yuck. That must be the box they came in.
So this puzzle, you need to go around the room, clicking on the cockroaches whenever you see them.
Shoot, I missed. I wonder if the symbols on these discs have something to do with the dials on the M380 decoder that Noisette Tornade used.
Like, we can see a 5 there, clearly. Nancy, just get some paint remover, maybe.
Playtime's over, little guy. Or girl.
And now we're a cockroach rancher. Yep. So I think 2 of them are very specifically placed. On here, we want to check out this Jean Michel photo.
This picture could have something to do with the M380 decoder Noisette Tornade used. This picture looks like it was cropped. I wonder if Monsieur Traquenard still has the original.
Yeah, so, like, this picture was covered up, but Traquenard has it.
Minette named her favorite dress form Carol. Okay.
So let's see, spinning around. I'm not seeing. There's one. Got it. So here's the one that's very specifically placed. This is part of the firing Heather puzzle. No, wait, this is the...
Miss Minette. The books on the women of the French Resistance.
French Resistance puzzle.
Exploits of Noisette Tornade. Because she owned the windmill which you now own. Oh, this is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dieter was carrying that obituary around.
Dieter was carrying an obituary, so now we need to really, really find that World War II treasure.
Gotcha.
Here's the one that's related to Heather being fired.
Fonts. Somehow I don't see Minette getting real excited about fonts.
Yeah, so if we were doing the firing Heather storyline, which we're not, we missed out on that.
Buggy.
But that's what we would use. We'd match the fonts and say, wait a minute, Heather, you're connected to this particular font. That means you sent that threatening message to Minette. One of them. Alright, yep, there we go. Got that one. One more ought to do it. Got it.
There, that has got to be the last bug. You can open the door now, Minette.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Minette.
How many are there?
I don't know, 9?
Are they all alive?
Yes, Minette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Yes,
Positive.
Minette.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out. Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Minette, they're cockroaches.
Exactly. So I want you to count to 10, and then, and only then, are you to come out of there, all right?
Anything you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
Oh no! Wait, what? Oh no, the game crashed. Oh geez. That's That's certainly not good. Oh, I hope this doesn't mean that's the end of the live stream. That would be sad. Here, we don't need to see this, do we? Let's do the wheel spin again, I suppose. Okay, so danger by design. Let's see if I can get the game going again. That's why would the game crash all of a sudden? The bugs got into the code. Okay. So I'm gonna
Now
second
what?
chance. Okay, looks like second chance. I hit the second chance button. It throws me back into the... Throws me back into here.
You have to get them out of there!
Who? What happened?
This little box came from me, and when I opened it, all these bugs came pouring out. They're all over the place in there. You have to get them out before they lay eggs or something.
Maybe you should just call an exterminator.
No! Nothing good ever comes from killing things. Just go in there and put them back in the box they came in. Carefully. Don't kill any of them.
And if I were to refuse?
You'd be fired.
Right. Yuck.
Just
That
so
must be the box
casual.
they came in.
Just so casual about firing Nancy. Okay, so let's hope I can do it this time. Oh, I missed the one on the desk. That's okay.
Playtime's over, little guy. Or girl.
Got the bug.
Dear Miss Minette.
Nancy gets to read this again.
The French Resistance.
Da-da-da,
Exploits of
French
Louis
Resistance.
Because she owned the windmill which you now own. Oh, this is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dieter was carrying that obituary around.
All right.
If I were an insect, where would I hide? Shoot, I missed.
Darn. Let's see. I don't see it. Also check the magazine again.
The stone discs in this picture could have something to do with the M380 decoder Noisette Tornade used. This picture looks like it was cropped. I wonder if Monsieur Traquenard still has the original.
Okay. Got that. Cockroach
Fonts.
hunting is
Somehow
so
I don't
fun,
see
we had
Minette
to do it
getting more
twice.
Excited about fonts. Gotcha.
I also have our task list.
Still need to do that. Oops, haven't done. Check.
Woohoo! Did something. Oh, come on, Nancy. Come on, I clicked. I was very fast with my clicking. Got it. Just two more. I don't see any spinning around the room in this
Here,
direction.
buddy.
Ah, got it. Check the other direction. There we go. Just spun around.
There, that has got to be the last bug.
Okay, now let's hope this works.
You can open the door now, Minette.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Minette.
How many are there?
I don't know, 9?
Are they all alive?
Yes, Minette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out. Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Minette, they're cockroaches.
Exactly! So I want you to count to 10, and then, and only then, are you to come out of there, all right?
Anything you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
Okay, I can save my game here. Danger. Great. Good. Okay, no game crashing so far. Now let's call that UC Kearns lady. Enzu. Oh no, wrong number. Do wish we could just type in the numbers. That would be easier. 0101 61 4560.
Hello? I know you are calling for Minette. Please, tell me. Is this Xing Xing?
No, I'm afraid not. But I know Jing Jing. In fact, I'm staying at her place.
You are the most lucky person in the monde. I am a big fan of Xing Xing. I call her house and leave massage. I call Minette because I know she works there, but she will not talk to me. She is too... what is the word? Paranormal?
You mean paranoid?
Yes, paranoid. So, if you are not Xing Xing, why do you call me?
This is Zoo, right?
Yes, I am Zhu.
Well, Zoo, my name is Nancy Drew, and I saw a symbol on the wall when I was in an underground passage not too long ago. It looked like 2 leaves with 2 nut-type things attached to them, and I just wondered if you could tell me what it meant or why it was there.
Yes, of course I can. But first, you must have Jing write something for me.
Write something for you?
You must have her write something that I can keep. Have her write, Zoo, my love, Jing. Then, take the metro to the Denver Rochereau station, enter the catacombs, find the bones from the Magdalene Cemetery, and put the autograph in the skull below the plaque.
Have her write Zoo, my love, Jing, go to the catacombs, find the Magdalene Cemetery bones, and leave the autograph in a skull.
Yes, exactly that. Don't worry about desecrating the person whose bones they may be. The skull, it is a fake. My friend and I put it there. And so, after you deliver it, you call me and I tell you all about the symbol you saw.
But what if Jing Jing refuses?
Then, Nancy Drew, it seems we will both be very disappointed.
Yeah, so he's creepy. I don't blame JJ for, not wanting to deal with this guy. So now we get to call Lynn Manrique. She's gonna tell us all about World War II and the Resistance.
Modern European history, Lynn Manrique.
Hello, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Paris. Actually, I talked to you earlier when you tried to call Minette.
She's finally calling me back? Wonderful. Please, put her on.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she's still too busy to talk to you.
Oh.
But if you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions about Noisette Tournade?
Certainly.
You mentioned hidden plunder in your letter to Minette. What did you mean?
Some people said that during the war she took various pieces of artwork, mostly from churches, and stashed them away somewhere so they wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Were they recovered after the war?
The artwork remains lost to this day. No one knows exactly what Noisette took, or if indeed she took anything. You see, from 1942 until the liberation of Paris, Noisette worked as a translator for the Germans by day and an encoder for the French resistance by night. This, as you might imagine, made everyone suspicious of her, both French and Germans alike. And after the war, things got ugly. Especially when people found out she was romantically involved with a German soldier. His name was Hans von Schwesterkrank.
You're kidding me.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, so that should start the photo-taking challenge for Dieter, because he won't talk to us about Hans von Schwesterkrank until we take all those photos.
What happened to him?
Hans left Paris right after the war and never returned, leaving Noisette to fend for herself. She was tried as a collaborator in 1946 and acquitted, but the experience left her quite bitter. She never married, you know, very private person. She served as Paris's director of public works for more than 20 years. Yet not one person has been able to tell me what her favorite color was. In any case, Noisette was terribly hurt that the city she loved had turned on her like that. After her trial, she told the press that the truth of what she'd done during the war resided in her and in the person and place she loved the most. And that was that. She never spoke of her wartime activities again. I assume that the person she was referring to was Hans von Schwesterkrank, who passed away a year or two ago, and that the place was her beloved Moulin, which is where she lived for almost half a century after the war. That's why I'm hoping Minette will allow me to visit it. Now, I've got a question for you. In the hours before she died, Noisette was said to have constantly muttered 3 words: red, left, green. Is there anything inside the Moulin that has to do with red, left, green? Anything at all?
No, but I'll keep that in mind and let you know if I see something.
I'd appreciate it. Any other questions?
I find it kind of odd. Like, how did this professor even learn about Noisette in the first place? Like, Noisette just died a couple years ago, and apparently it's her life's mission to know everything about Noisette's life.
After the war, when she was the director of public works, what kind of things did Noisette do?
She oversaw many of the services which the citizens of Paris enjoyed every day. Streets, bridges, parks, their maintenance all came under Noisette's purview. She particularly enjoyed putting various forms of art on permanent display in various public places, especially parks.
What was the French resistance?
That was the name given to the various groups of men and women who did their best to undermine Germany's military occupation of France during World War II. Some would engage in strikes and sabotage, while others would collect and pass intelligence along to the Allies. Needless to say, their operations were highly covert and very dangerous.
I mean, yeah, somebody's pointing out it is interesting, but Nancy is here for Minette. Just because Minette's ex-boyfriend drops a piece of paper, does Nancy really need to dedicate her life to this puzzle? Well, yeah, because it's cool.
What else can you tell me about the German occupation of Paris?
The German army entered Paris on June 14th, 1940, and after France formally surrendered on June 22nd, the Germans controlled the city. They took whatever they wanted: food, supplies, houses, artwork, and dictated how Parisians were to live their lives. Naturally, their presence was deeply resented. Some people ignored the situation as best they could. Some collaborated with the Germans, while others, like those in the resistance, fought back until the city was finally liberated on August 25th, 1944.
What did you mean when you said Noisette was tried as a collaborator?
Collaborators were French citizens who not only failed to resist the occupation, but actually helped the Germans keep it going. Because Noisette had worked for the Germans as a translator and had a German boyfriend, after the war, many of her countrymen automatically accused her of collaboration. When it was revealed that she had been a member of the resistance, instead of exonerating her, that just made some people think she'd been spying for the Germans too. As I said before, it was an ugly time, one which poor Noisette spent the rest of her life trying to forget.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Call back anytime.
Cool. So we're going to find that hidden treasure that Noisette left behind, because if we don't do it, nobody else will.
Uh-oh. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere by myself after dark. This'll have to wait until tomorrow.
I guess Nancy's automatically going back to JJ's, so let's do the JJ thing right here. Oh, JJ's not home right now? Oh, right, Nancy's going to sleep. On the second day of the game, JJ is going to be here, right?
Hey, Roomie, how's it going?
I just talked to this huge fan of yours. He'd really, really like your autograph.
I'm flattered, but unfortunately he's out of luck. Nobody gets my autograph. I'm afraid that someone will use it to forge my name and steal my identity.
This guy wouldn't do that.
Stuff like that happens to people like me all the time. I'm just not gonna take the chance. Wanna play hangman?
That'd be great.
Yeah, it is kind of silly how in other games Nancy will totally break her dad's rules all the time, but not in this one.
Z. U.
So we're gonna get a fake autograph.
M.
By playing hangman.
Y.
Oopsie.
L. O.
Correct.
V. E.
That's a winner.
Zoo, my love.
J.
Jing.
Bingo.
N.
Right you are.
Wonder what word this is. I
wasn't even close. May I have that piece of paper?
Ignore?
Sure.
Probably ignore, yeah.
Wanna play again?
Maybe later.
Anytime you wanna play, just let me know.
Can you think of anyone who might be out to get Minette?
Well, Dieter, obviously.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He and Minette went out for about 6 months. Then all of a sudden, last April, Minette dumped him. Just tossed him aside like last month's edition of Vogue.
Do you know why she broke it off?
No idea. Although I suspect it has something to do with the fact that Dieter lets his pet boa constrictor run loose in that photographic studio of his.
There's a snake in his studio?
That's what I said. Don't you believe me?
Well, I guess.
Hardly anybody knows about it. I think it may be illegal. If you happen to be in there, be careful.
See you later.
Take care.
Alrighty. So now we'll go to Dieter. Get the list of photos we need to take. And then we'll just take all those photos. Get that done real quick. Alright, here we go.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
But this is really important. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, if you want, you could take some stock photos for me.
Sure.
The list of things I need pictures of is on my desk.
I'll get right on it. Oh no, the list is in French.
Oh no, it's a list that's in French, and Nancy doesn't know any French, except for the French that she was able to translate earlier.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, do you think you could translate this list for me?
Sorry, too busy. You're on your own.
Too bad Nancy doesn't know anybody else who speaks French, otherwise this would be an easy puzzle. What you're supposed to do is grab a French translation book. You buy it from the park. But I already know what all these words mean. Like, one is stapler, one is teapot, one is skull. That's crane. However you pronounce it. Oh, and this one got moved. Okay, got it. One is a spider.
Wonder if his name is Boris.
Okay, what is that line of dialogue? Reference to a movie or something? I don't know. Anyway, we've got a spider now. So, spider... I think this is spider. Craw is cross. One is candle. Yeah, Heather should be able to translate this list for us really easily. But she doesn't. Alright, one thing is stapler, one thing is teapot. Stapler. And then teapot is with Minette. I'm pretty sure Heather can't translate it for us.
Did you get the stuffed parrot?
Here you go. What's it for, anyway?
It's a Minette thing. You wouldn't understand. No one would.
Okay, she did not want to... yeah, she's not translating it for us. And somebody is saying there is a song called Boris the Spider by The Who.
Why does Minette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask, and she hasn't taken it off since.
You didn't know she was going to do that?
No, no one did. Not even Dieter. That was her boyfriend at the time. Dieter von Schwesterkrank, the fashion photographer.
The one that you have a giant crush on.
Well, I'll see you later.
Have fun.
We should probably tell Heather. Dieter thinks you have a huge crush on him. There we go. Okay, so that's a teapot. It doesn't... It feels like we should be able to zoom in on the teapot, right? And get a much more close-up look at it, but that's fine. So the cross is going to be over here. Let's delete that one. Yeah, let's try to aim a little bit better. I think this should be good though, right? There. That's a good one. That's a good picture. Because if I get a little closer, it's hard to... I don't think we can get the whole thing in frame. So hopefully one of those two is going to count and be good. And did I buy the wetsuit yet? I did not. Okay. We definitely do need the wetsuit for the waterlogged area.
Bonjour. What intrigues mademoiselle this time?
Well, let's see. A wetsuit.
Not just any wetsuit. It used to belong to a friend of the famous undersea explorer Jacques Cousteau. A friend who is said to have shared many adventures with him. For that reason, I sell it for 125 euros.
31 euros, that's all I'll pay.
Vendu. What else tickles your fancy?
Yeah, here's the cooking book that talks about the substitution for molasses. Here's a book about a code which helps at the very end of the game.
Is this pie tin very expensive?
I already know the solution to that
Very
puzzle,
cheap.
so it doesn't
15
matter.
euros.
Would you take €1 for it?
Vendu. What else tickles your fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
And then the other stuff we don't need, I don't think.
Bonjour. I have many new things.
Yeah.
Wow, you sure do.
You are sure to find something you like.
This book is fun.
Is this Ichido book any good?
That book is very good. If you are around dangerous people, then you must get this book. You pay only 23 euros.
Would you take half that, 12 euros?
Voila. What else do you like?
That's it.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
She has mint, but it's super overpriced. And here's the silly book. Teaches you how to fight. Just love this guy's wig and outfit. So, like, if you're doing the center, you go, Shita! If you're attacking in the lower right, you go, Shasa! If you're doing the lower left, Kila! The prices are the same every single time you play the game. Every single time you play the game, same prices.
Un entrée. Money well spent. I hope. Magdalene. This must be the place Zoo was talking about. And there's a skull.
Okay, so we needed a picture of a skull, picture of candle. Might do both candle pictures just in case. Let's see, was that skull picture good? Yeah, it looks fine.
Zoo sure picked a weird drop-off place for that autograph.
And we're done. So let's see if Dexter will accept these photos. I really hope he does. Because if he doesn't, ooh, I'm gonna be sad. Great. We've got the photos. Good, we solved that puzzle.
Did you take all those photos for me?
You sound as if you didn't think I could do it. But I did. They're all right there in your camera.
So, you had some questions for me?
I hear that you used to date Minette.
That is correct.
But you're not dating her now?
No.
Why do I get the feeling you're not happy about that?
She broke up with me by leaving a message on my cell phone, and she hasn't said a word to me since. It was an unforgivable outrage. I don't claim to be a paragon of virtue, but even I didn't deserve that.
How well do you know JJ Ling?
As well as I care to. The way she's always pulling out that annoying word game and begging people to play. And did you know that she won a lottery back in the States? That's right, she's actually filthy rich. What kind of person models when she's filthy rich? There's something not quite right about that girl.
What do you know about Noisette Tornade?
The French resistance fighter? I seem to recall reading that she died recently, and that's about it. Why do you ask?
I know 3 things, Mr. von Schwesterkrank. 1, Noisette Tornade, whose obituary you were carrying until it fell out of your pocket in the park. Noisette used to own the old windmill Minette now owns. 2, during World War II, she was rumored to have hidden several valuable works of art from the Germans somewhere in Paris. And 3, she was romantically involved with a German soldier named Hans von Schwesterkrank.
Oh, yes. I know all those things too. Hans was my great-uncle. But there are 1 or 2 things you don't know, Fräulein. You could not have known that just before he passed away, my great-uncle gave me that.
What is it?
Something Noisette gave to him. Turn it over and look on the back. Unfortunately, my great-uncle couldn't remember what any of it meant. She used to be the director of public works, so I went to her favorite park to see if anything there might help me figure out what that card means. But I discovered nothing. You can keep that if you want.
I can?
Yes, I give up. I don't care anymore.
Finding that lost artwork is why you started going out with Minette, isn't it?
Since Minette owns the Moulin where Noisette spent most of her life, I thought dating her would help me figure out what that card meant. But then something totally unexpected and tragic happened. I fell in love with her. Minette is one of the cleverest, most infuriating yet fascinating women I have ever met.
He is madly in love with Minette.
You still feel that way? Even after she broke up with you like that?
I can't help myself. I thought that if I found that missing artwork, I would be a hero and Minette would change her mind about me. But I can barely keep my mind on my work these days, let alone on finding some mystical treasure. If you want to look for it, go right ahead. Right now, the only thing I'm interested in recovering is Minette.
Minette is his treasure.
What is it now?
Oh!
Thanks for your help.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Now he's mad at us. Okay, so we finished with his puzzle. Next, let's finish up the JJ puzzle. So we call Zoo after we give him the autograph. And then he tells us, hey, he tells us about the secret passage. Basically.
Hello?
It's Nancy Drew. Did you get the autograph?
It is magnifique! You were wise not to try to fool me, Nancy. I know Jean's handwriting better than I know my own. So, here is what I know about that symbol. I call it the hazelnut because to me that is what it looks like. A noisette.
Wait a minute. A noisette?
Yes, that is French for hazelnut. I have seen it in only one place in the catacombs. To reach this place, return to the catacombs and go to the skull where you left Jing's autograph. Lift the top part of the skull and push the red button. That will open a secret passage that will lead you to the noisette.
Great, thank you.
But if you go there, you must be careful. The tunnel police, they are one problem. The tunnels, they are another.
What do you mean?
Some of the tunnels, especially near the Mouton Beverage Company, they are water filled with trees.
You mean waterlogged?
Ah, yes, waterlogged. You must swim underwater to reach the place where I saw the noisette. And the water is very cold. You will need a wetsuit. Good luck, Nancy Drew. You will need that too.
Great. La 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 la. Now let's do the Jean Me thing, and then I'll do the second half of the JJ, like the zoo challenge. It's turned into the zoo challenge now. Kind of wish we had another puzzle or thing with JJ, but whatever.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's extremely unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
The picture of Minette that was in the June issue of Glam Glam, was it cropped? Do you remember?
I'm sure it was. Most photographs are these days. Why?
Do you know anything about the stones that are in the background of that picture? They almost look like dials.
I do not remember seeing any dials in the picture, but as it happens, all the pictures which I use in my articles are stored right here in my digital assistant. I will help you, mademoiselle, but only if you help me first. You see, the owner of this cafe, he faces a crise. The person who makes desserts for him has stepped out for his customary 2.5-hour break. Unfortunately, a bus full of American teenagers has pulled up, and all are clamoring for parfait. So, I will tell the owner that you will make the parfait, and when you do, he will be indebted to me and will allow me to continue using this table as my office. And I will be indebted to you and will allow you to see the picture. You see how it works?
Yeah, this is, yeah, you're making us do chores.
Yeah, I get the picture. Okay, looks like I've got chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream, caramel ice cream, bananas, tapioca balls, berries, and whipped cream. The first one I have to make is an XY.
This is a fun little challenge. I like it. It's just a basic cooking challenge. Again, we've seen cooking in a lot of Nancy Drew games. It doesn't bother me that this game reuses puzzles from other games. They're fun. And this is different enough from the other cooking challenges that I'm not going to say, oh, this is a total rip-off.
Oui, c'est ça.
Yes! Now they want a l'enfer.
Okay, so chocolate, and then the other stuff. So whipped cream, chocolate, whipped cream, chocolate, whipped cream, and the boba ball. Oh no! Are those boba balls? I know Nancy said what they were, but I wasn't paying attention. Okay, this is definitely strawberry, right?
Parfait.
Next up, a tropical.
I think because it looks delicious. Yeah, I would agree. That's sort of why this is a popular challenge. It looks delicious. Making me hungry for lunch.
Oui, c'est ça.
I did it right.
Woohoo!
Now they want a l'enfer.
Didn't I already make a l'enfer? Did I make one wrong? Is this game punishing me for messing up?
Oui, c'est ça.
Next is a corbeau.
Okay, Corbeau. Maybe somebody just did another order for ice cream. I don't know. I don't need to look every single time, but I'm doing it anyway.
Oui, c'est ça.
One mystique coming up.
Mystique. Okay, so... And then the last one was this, correct?
Merci.
I did it right.
Woohoo!
Here comes a fantasy.
Okay, so red. Okay, jelly beans. They look like jelly beans now. Pink and whipped cream.
Merci.
A Lulu.
Okay, so this just switches between two ingredients, so that makes it nice and easy.
C'est bien.
He liked it. There, all done.
The owner, he tells me you did a good job. And so, as was our agreement, here is the picture you wish to see.
Great, thank you.
Hooray! So it is 953.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Isn't Minette a little young to be undergoing plastic surgery?
Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image. It can make people do strange things.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
À tout à l'heure.
Yeah, now I just want food. I'm hungry now. Okay, but we're going back to the zoo thing. Go back to the zoo storyline.
S'il vous plaît.
So we press the button, we go to the right. Let's see, I think I can just run here and then, yep, we're here. Also, we have rats here. Yikes.
It's time to put on the wetsuit. Hope it's more comfortable than it looks. Ugh, this place is crawling with four-legged vermin. Hope they leave my stuff alone.
All right, we're swimming underwater in Paris. Here's the Mouton Fouette. We did it. So we'll trade that for the special decoder. And now we need to find the place with that special noisette. If I can find it. Let's see, not here, obviously. I think this is just the front. Yeah, this is the starting position, okay. It's definitely a maze. This puzzle is 100% a maze challenge. Okay. So I could go through here. What is this? Okay, that's just a big circle, so we have to go to the right on this side. Uh-oh. This it? I think this is it. Okay, number one. Maybe. We got it. So here's the noisette.
Okay, a rough translation would be, in Europe, near the new bridge, Snow White lives in a red castle. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
All right, give me a second. I need to remember, I need to look for those numbers. They're somewhere in my thing, in my notes. Okay, so it's 3724. So these are basically stops on the metro map. That's what it is.
I have no idea what this is, but after everything I went through to get here, I'm taking it.
Yeah, so now Nancy knows a little bit more French than normal for that particular puzzle. Because, yeah. Nancy can read all those words easily, but she can't read spider. Yeah. Seems legit. To be fair, one of those words was Europe. That's got to be easy to translate, right? Because it was just Europe. It's the same in both English and French. Okay, here we go. Please, please be the exit. Okay, I think we did it. We did it. Hooray! Okay, and this is where, yeah, you can see we've got the clock thing, we've got the noisette thing. I don't know what this green bag is. Nancy apparently has stuff in a canvas bag. I don't know. And then her horse shirt. Green shirt with a horse on it. Yeah, and that's just her other stuff.
Ah, a rat!
There's the rat! Aw, it's so cute! So I'm going to try to show a video here. Hopefully it will work. Because when I played the game, well, my daughter, she has a pet rat. So she wanted to show off the pet rat in the video. So hey everybody, here's our special guest star. This is Sugar the rat, who does not steal horse shirts.
Oh, totally. Right, Sugar?
Wait, no, don't nod your head. Yes, you're stealing that. Let's get it. Here we go. This is Sugar the rat. Oh, he's crawling down my. He's crawling down my face. Yeah. What is he doing?
Dad, he's exploring.
My face. My face is not for exploring.
Yes, it is.
Ah, I got the rat on my head now. All right, you can. So that is Sugar the pet rat. Much nicer than the rats in this game, because the rat can steal your stuff sometimes. Like, sometimes the rat will steal your Ichido book, and that's not good. Nancy's not going to use the book. She knows how to fight now, but it's still sad if a rat is going to steal her book, right? Okay. So I forget what I was doing. Let me see if I can remember. Yeah, that's the map, by the way. That map, that metro map is the one that we... Okay. This is what we need to do. So, Noisette's dying words were red, left, green. Which means we're going to click on all the eyes that are green and red ones looking to the left. And all the ones that are green.
Sue Loren 4154.
Alright, there we go. Like I said, this is the map. It has the numbers. So, whatever the number, what was Europe, Snow White, and the other ones. Let's see if we have the one puzzle at Minette's. And if not... the rat is fine. Sugar the rat is fine. Sugar is basically a lot better now that we've actually domesticated the rat. Because when we first got the rat, it wasn't used to people and it would bite all the time. But now, he basically just loves food. And, like, you've got food, the rat is your best friend. And you walk into the room, the rat is going to be jumping out and begging you for food. Sort of like dogs. Dogs do the same thing if you get a dog, like, used to being fed. Sugar definitely likes to run around all the time. Other rats are not like that. We used to have a rat named Snowy. And Snowy just liked to cuddle. Snowy just liked to hide. And both the rats want to live in the couch forever. They just want to escape and be couch rats for the rest of their lives.
To the memory of the French fighters, I'll bet those numbers are movable.
You keep rats in a cage. You don't let the cat, like, wander around through the house and eat your furniture. Yeah, so in some ways, rats and hamsters are very similar. Yep, okay. So we did the 4154. That was that puzzle we just did. This one here, we enter it on the Cross of Lorraine, and now we get to do these three things. And let's see, to get this thing to purple, Nancy's gonna explain the puzzle, like, in great detail. There we go, we set it to purple.
Sounds like that squirrel doesn't like people messing with his statue.
That squirrel. Maybe we have to do this part first. This is you just click 10. So annoying. So you set that to, you set the mouths to the picture that was under the cross.
That?
Squirrel!
Hey, what's going on? Shoot, that pesky squirrel must have jumped on the handle and moved the windmill. Huh. If I had a stake and tied some string to it and hung something that moved and made noise from the string, maybe that squirrel would stay away.
Yeah, so Nancy explains the puzzle in that much detail. Quite a bit of detail. So let's get those things she said.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. You are wise to return. I have many new things. You see?
Yes, you do.
We need the flashlight.
I could use a flashlight. Mine was in my lost luggage.
That is only 10 euro. Batteries included.
€5 seems fair.
It is yours.
Woohoo!
What else appeals to you?
And there's the French-English dictionary for translating
Actually,
things.
I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome back. What do you like?
So Nancy said we need a stake and a string.
How much are you asking for this steak?
That is made of the finest wood, and it can be used for many, many things. It is one of my most popular items. For that reason, I sell for 13 euros.
I'll give you 10 euros.
Voila. What else do you like?
Is this just regular string?
That is very good string. Very strong. Very good to have around. You can buy for only 6 euros.
How about 3 euros?
Voila. What else do you like?
I think
Guess
that's
I'm
it.
just
Did
not
we
in a
also get
buying
the
mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Did we get the pie tin? I forget if we did.
Bonjour, Mademoiselle Hortense.
And she returns with a bottle of Mouton Foueté, 1968.
Oh la la, you did it. So, I take this and give you this. Take it. You have earned it.
Thanks.
What else tickles your fancy?
Okay, we already bought the tie pin.
I really
pie
don't want to buy
tin.
anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
So we don't need to worry about that anymore. Use the steak. Use the string. We use the pie tin. And now the squirrel will stop bothering us. We just press the fish one. That's not really a puzzle, it's just press the fish button. And here we go! Hidden underground area.
Time to get out my flashlight.
I assume if you don't buy a flashlight, Nancy will say something like, oh, gotta buy a flashlight here, this is too dark. Doing music. This just takes a while. Long walking. Nancy walking for the longest time. And there we go. We got the key. So we've done all 4 of these things, which is, like, here, we found the one inside Dieter's area. We just found the one by the cross. We found the one inside the waterlogged area. The last one's in the Moulin. I think we have everything to just rush to the end game challenge. Of course, we have to do that one bomb puzzle first. The paint bomb puzzle. Not a real bomb, a paint bomb, okay? Once Nancy finishes walking. Which is great, because it feels like it's been an hour since we've really done anything related to Minette and her life.
What is that?
Who's out there?
It's just me, Nancy. Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Nothing. Everything's fine. You just stay in there and keep working. Looks like this thing is set to go off if she opens the door. I've got to figure out how to disarm this thing before she opens the door.
What are you doing out there?
Nothing. Just stay in there. Everything's fine.
Let's see, I think with this puzzle... trying to move things around, so like if they have the same shape, it's good. If they're the same color, that's good. That's fine. It's like blue can connect to these two because they're both circles, so it's blue circle. That's fine. Let's see, this is a blue square that can connect a blue square to blue triangle just fine. This is green triangle, works fine. Ooh, this doesn't work. So we're gonna need blue triangle here, actually? because that will connect to blue triangle and blue circle perfectly fine. But then that means this is wrong. So we swap these. So we get the blue. Yeah, there we go. So now,
I can hear you.
calm yourself down.
You just keep working.
Yellow circle might work there. Maybe yellow is supposed to work there. Yellow works here. And I think green circle might work. No, wait. Okay, we need the red one down here. Yeah, okay. What connection is not working? Red to red, that's fine, but this doesn't work. That doesn't work there. So maybe I swap these two? Green circle in the upper left. Okay. And this one has to be here.
Really starting to bother me.
She is making
I'm
no
done. I won't
noise
bother you
whatsoever.
anymore, I
Calm
promise.
yourself
Better get rid of this
down.
thing before she sees it and really freaks.
Seriously. And now let's see if we can talk to JJ. I've never been able to talk to JJ about those engineering books in her place, but maybe this will be the magic time that we can talk to her about it. Yeah, that puzzle... I mean, you could put some thought into the puzzle, and you can click randomly. Both strategies seem to work.
Hey, Roomie, how's it going?
Nope.
I'll let you get back to your cookie dough.
See ya.
Like I saw somebody say once, it's like you can't talk to JJ about the engineering books. At this point in the game, never gotten it though. Never. Alright, so this puzzle was the 3 Jean Mi's picture showed that the dials were originally 9.
The dials on this thing move.
5 and 3. And now we're gonna
Looks
type
like I should
in
type
this
a
message.
Using my own keyboard.
This was in the notebook, which we found in Dieter's studio. SMKPQQLNOR3 AS7L XTI0SMK3A.
Rouge, blanc, rouge, bleu, rouge. Looks like French to me.
Those are colors, so red, white, red, blue, red. Okay, everything is red, basically, okay. Let's do it.
I need something that's the same shape as this.
Got the propeller, which we got from the underwater
I'll bet
area.
I'm supposed to put these colors in a certain order.
Here we go. Nancy, yeah, so there it sounded like Nancy had no idea what French was. She's just reading off the list of colors and having a hard time with that. But she's soon going to be magic at French again. When she reads a very, very long letter,
So that's
all
what
in
Musette stole
French.
during the war.
Very, very long
Stained
letter.
glass.
We found all the stained glass that she stole during the war, and here's the letter.
If you are reading this, it means that I am dead and that you have discovered my secret. Yes, the rumors were correct. With the help of Hans von Schwesterkrank, I took the stained glass you see in front of you and hid it. Not for personal gain, but so these exquisite pieces of art would not be lost to the dangers of war. I was not a traitor, nor was Hans. He helped me because he knew it was the right thing to do. But why, you are asking? Why, when the war ended, did I not return them? Why did I not even admit taking them? At first it was because I was angry. After all that I had done for my country, when my friendship with Hans was discovered, people turned against me and accused me of terrible things. I wanted to hurt the people of Paris the way they were hurting me, so I said nothing about the stained glass. Then, when at long last I was deemed innocent, my anger subsided, but fear took its place. I was afraid that if I revealed what I had done, the accusations would start up again, and people would once again call me a criminal and question my motives and assail my character, and it would have been too much to bear. Hans had gone back to Germany, and despite his promises to the contrary, I knew I would never see him again. Like everyone else, I just wanted to get on with what was left of my life, so again I said nothing. And gradually time passed, and Paris healed, and I healed. Yet the right time for telling the world my secret never seemed to come. And now I am Director of Public Works, a job I hold not only because I love this city, but because I wanted to make sure that someone, you, would be able to eventually find what I hid. Please make sure these pieces make a safe return to the world above, when you see them as they were meant to be seen, with sunlight streaming through their panes, interrupting the darkness with color and meaning and joy. Only then will you truly understand why I did what I did a lifetime ago. N.T. XIVIII.
Okay, so XIVIII is clearly this. So X is 10, IV is 4, and then III. Was it III?
Please make sure these pieces make a safe return to the world above.
Okay, it was
When
III.
you see them
10,
as
4,
they were
3.
meant to be seen, with sunlight streaming through their panes, interrupting the darkness with color and meaning and joy. Only then will you truly understand why I did what I did a lifetime ago. N.T. XIVIII. Uh-oh, the door locked behind me, and nobody knows I'm down here. Not good.
So this says, one last puzzle for you, my friend. And it's was it M380 or 830? Give me a second. It's 380, yeah. So what you're going to do is do 380, 380, 380, 380, 380. The book that you could have bought and purchased from the market would tell you that. And this task list pretty much tells you what to do. You need to shift each letter. So U is shifted by 3, N is shifted by 8, E is shifted by 0. And you just keep going on that. Keep going with that. And that's going to give you a bunch of random letters. Which we are typing into our M decoder. So it's going to be X, a V. Which one's V? X, V. Man. X, V, E, G, M, R, Q, Q, E, U, M, E, Q, Q, G, P, M, C, K, M, R, D, U, I.
French again. French numbers.
Nancy, aren't you great at translating French? You did so well like 3 seconds ago. So 2157. There we go. And now this is the end of the game. We're going to figure out who the culprit is As I said, I recently played the game with my daughter, and I asked her, hey, who do you think the culprit is? She said it's either got to be Dieter or Minette. And that does make sense, because Dieter's the only one who knows about this Noisette Tornade, right? Nobody else knows about her. Minette does too. Like, the historian wanted to talk to Minette about Noisette Tornade. So Dieter and Minette are the only ones who know about Noisette Tornade, so makes sense that one of them would be the culprit of the game. That was my daughter's reasoning. And she's correct, because the culprit is...
Well, does the dress work?
It does indeed.
Yeah, yeah! What about when I whispered? And when I turned my back? Could you hear what I said then?
Gunther, I could hear everything. With this dress, we will be able to hear every word that is spoken within 10 meters of the First Lady. And what we hear, what we sell, will make us the wealthiest spies on the planet.
Hey! I made you the dress, so how about paying me?
After the First Lady takes possession, that is our deal.
Look, I put up with the dead flowers, the letters, the paint, the idiotic phone calls. I put up with all your stupid threats for months. I deserve to get paid now.
Those weren't threats. Those were incentives meant to keep you on track. And they obviously worked. You'll get your money when she gets the dress. Let's go, Gunther.
But they're picking it up for her tomorrow. What difference does it make whether you pay me now or 24 hours from now?
Oh my gosh, it sounds like Minette made that dress for the First Lady to be some kind of bugging device. I've got to get it out of here and take it to the police.
So this is the weird thing that I doubt anybody was able to guess on their own. Minette's working with German spies because the First Lady's dress is actually like a spy recording device? And yeah, I thought that this was all about like the Noisette stuff, but nope. No, turns out the real crime is Minette's evil spying stuff. Okay.
Where did you come from? You've been hiding in here, eavesdropping. You heard everything, didn't you?
Not everything, but enough to know that thanks to you, those two guys intend to use this dress to bug the World Summit.
I knew there was something sneaky about you the minute you walked into my office. I should have tossed you out on the spot and told Amy Grunhill to stuff it. Well, newsflash, sister. I am about to knock your nosy little block off.
And now we get to fight.
I'm a wide belt in Ichido, and after I'm done with you, you'll need an intern yourself. A medical one.
Ouch! Insults. Very insulting. Okay, so... she's gonna throw a punch, and we need to block it. She's gonna throw it according to the Ichido book. At the bottom of the screen is my meter. At the top is hers. So you need to block enough punches.
Hope you're a good loser, because you are going down.
Block enough punches. Ouch. Alright, I'm doing well. That was bad. Good block, I think. It's hard to tell.
You're starting to look a little tired there.
Alright.
Oh, so you think you can block me, eh?
Yeah.
Your goose is cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Shazah!
Shazah!
Shura!
Up. I'm not doing very well, but it seems like the game is giving me a victory anyway.
I'm starting to feel a little weak.
Shura! Where did you learn to block like that?
I fought imaginary elves that were stronger than you.
Okay, I think that was a good block. She's only got like 3 more left, right?
Hey!
Man.
Might as well give up, Minette.
I'm getting kind of tired. I can't believe it.
Woohoo!
You never threw a single punch, yet you beat me. Life is so unfair and so horribly unrude. Where am I?
Oh my gosh. And there it was, the real reason why Minette wore that mask. A tattoo, which she later admitted she had gotten on the spur of the moment and which she instantly regretted, calling it the stupidest thing she'd ever done in her life. She also admitted that the reason she had fallen so far behind schedule was because Ernst and Gunther Schmeck, former members of the East German secret police, were paying her a small fortune to create a dress for the First Lady out of fabric they supplied. This fabric was infused with microscopic circuitry that would allow them to eavesdrop on the World Summit. All three have been arrested, which means Minette will probably be designing her next collection from a jail cell, and she doesn't care for stripes. As for the beautiful pieces of stained glass that Noisette Tornade hid away years ago, they have been returned to the churches they came from, and Noisette is finally getting the respect and gratitude she was denied after the war. Not that she was perfect, but it seems to me her biggest fault wasn't doing too little for her beloved city of Paris, but trying to do too much. And as if busting a pair of spies and recovering lost treasure weren't enough, Heather took over Minette's spring show and had me, be one of the models. Believe it or not, I managed to make it all the way down the runway and back without falling flat on my face. Of course, I still have no idea what I was wearing, but I can tell you one thing. It was rude. Very rude.
Yeah, Nancy does kind of solve the mystery by accident. She was definitely doing the World War II story and finding the lost art, and it's just a coincidence that she happened to be in the place where Minette was making evil plans. So the game is over. We got savoir-faire for solving puzzles in the least amount of time. So let me check. Do I have the wheel of randomness? Will it actually show? Okay, wheel is spinning, wheel is spinning, wheel is spinning, and nope. Sorry about that. Well, I guess it will be a surprise to see what the next game in the in the live stream is. Oh wait, I think I could do this. Okay, so let's see. If I just quit the game, I should be able to show you the wheel. There we go. Oh, hey. I don't know if you can see, we've got this error message still. So did I trigger the error last time, or whatever? Let's not worry about that. Okay, so here, let's get the wheel spin ready. So it's this one. The next game we're playing in the live stream is your favorite game of all time. It is Ransom of the Seven Ships. Okay, so that'll be the next game. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you have a great day, everybody.